Hello everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars figure review. And this time it is the Imperial Remnant AT-AT driver. It's going to be featured in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Let's take a look at the card back real quick. Look at that. Nice and sideways for you. I know you guys like it like that. It's a nice image on there. I'm not sure if it's from the movie or not, or if it's kind of like a promotional thing. It's kind of one of those nice in-between ones. There's the picture on the back. Posing with... Alright, let's take a look at this guy. Here are these guys, I suppose. I lucked out, found some at Walmart. And, yeah, pretty happy with these guys. I unfortunately do not have an AT-AT for them to, drive in, but... it is what it is, I suppose. And I don't even believe they're driving normal AT-ATs in the movie anyway, so slightly misleading name for these guys. Now, I do believe, in my opinion, I think the helmet's a little too small. Like, it looks good, by all means, but I've got one of these guys here, and, it's just about the size of a regular Stormtrooper helmet, so, and that's, you can see right there. This is a bit bigger, so I think this should have been sized up a little bit. But I will compare it to this, which I think this is way too big, especially when you look at it from the side. It's like, got like a horse head in there or something. So yeah, so this, funny story, my brother actually found this guy. He's like on like the street, like walking around years ago. I thought that was funny. His little tube came undone. But yeah, they've got like a bigger, like chest thing here. And they've got this little strap that hangs down for the kind of like Hoth version. But yeah, these new guys are pretty much the same. They've got this like added belt and... and yeah, I think they got definitely some options here with like the being able to plug that in and out for like reusing this for something else. I guess, I don't know, just the is it maybe slightly different for the Hoth Trooper? Not really, it's pretty much the same. But yeah, definitely think the helmets are a little undersized, so that's one thing. But other than that, the details all here for the most part. It's kind of like lost, I think, in the white plastic a little bit. But they did do like the little they got the Imperial cogs there. We've got the like silver little fleck here, red fleck there. Got these little bits painted on the side. I think I might go over the tubes with maybe like a light dry brushing to kind of, because even in the package when I was looking at them, like you kind of got to get it in like good light to really see that it is like a ridged tube. And they've got these little blasters here, which I hate these blasters, honestly. Like, what? That's a scope, right? What are you looking? Who's going to be looking through that little scope on these blasters? But yeah, this is my least favorite Imperial blaster, and it does slot in here nice. Sits in there. The little scope's getting all bent and everything because it's stupid. They do have the shoulder pads here, and they're on the little nubby things here, which is nice. I like how it just like kind of sits on the articulation point. Like it kind of slots in there, so it can lay flat pretty good. And yeah, this box here is like glued on here. It looked like it was almost like molded, but you can see that there's like a little seam line in there, so it is very much glued on there. I do like that they got a little like box detail in there, all those little silver points. And the lower leg is like painted right up here, so like the color is slightly off, just a little bit darker on the lower part of the leg, but can't really notice it too much when you're looking at it from afar, especially when they're sitting. You're not going to be able to see their legs at all if they're like behind a console. I did notice that these guys are pocketed up to the nines here. They got a pocket here, they got pockets on their thighs, They got pockets on their shins here, and they got booty pockets, and then they've got one left calf pocket. Not sure what they're going to be putting in there, but they got it. Not sure. I guess the Empire couldn't spring for the right calf pocket, but you know, I think they'll survive. Yeah, it's got a nice range of motion too. Can look up pretty good. Get a little, you know, obviously be careful with the tubes, because especially like I feel like down here they'd probably like to break or kind of stress in that area. But yeah, just going like this moves pretty good. Yeah, I think that's gonna about do it for these guys. I mean, I think they share parts with the Snowtrooper Commander, which I don't have that figure. I didn't get the 3-pack that it came in, and I didn't order the single-carded one. I figured, you know, I'll get it at some point if I get it, but I didn't even know there was a Snowtrooper Commander until the figure was being shown off, and I saw, like, the kind of stills from the movie where he's just kind of standing in the background, but I picked up a couple of these guys because, you know, it's just nice having good new Imperial figures in the line. It's awesome. Yeah. Oh, but before we go, I am gonna kind of ruin things for you a little bit. I was looking at the gloves, or, you know, hands, gloves, whatever you want to call it. And on this one here, you can definitely see that there's, you know, a little seam line on the side, like the glove is, you know, sewn there. You can kind of see it right there as well, if we'd like to focus. And then on the back of the hand, there's like lines going down, like, you know, lines in the fabric, like little runs in the fabric and everything. I was looking at this hand though, and this hand is giving me suspicious, like this is just molded in white plastic, regular bare hand. Because I don't see any of those like seam lines, like sculpted seam lines, and yeah, I think they just sculpted a white hand, or molded a white hand for us here. I was trying to see if like, are there fingernails on there? It's hard to see at this scale, but I think that's what they did. But it is what it is. You can hardly tell. I was just looking at it up close and personal, and came to that mild conclusion. But yeah, I think it's going to about do for this. Nice and short. Did you guys pick these up? How many did you get? We don't even know how many are in the movie. Maybe there's like 100, and some of you guys love being as accurate as possible with your army counting. So yeah, it's going to about do it. Go follow me over on Instagram, JohnR88 over there as well. And like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.